Hi guys. The other day I asked on Instagram what videos you wanted to see, and one of you guys said that you wanted to see a full face like Instagram makeup get ready with me. And I don't really use like the Instagram makeup with like brows on fleek and stuff like that, but I do not, I don't even remember the last time I actually had like a full face of makeup, because usually lately I haven't really been applying anything to my face. So that's what we're doing today. We're going to do a full face chatty get ready with me. So I'm just gonna put my hair up. I got some of these like velvet scrunchies and I have been loving them. I also have some new makeup that I want to try today that I haven't actually put on my face before. So I have the W7 face shaping contour sticks, and as far as I've understood, W7 is a dupe brand, so they make a lot of the things that other brands make, and they make like their own version of it. So this is a different version of the Smashbox contour sticks that I used to have and I loved, but I gave them away when I stopped using makeup that was tested on animals. But W7 is cruelty free. I have this eyeshadow by Catrice that I really want to use. This is in the shade Secrets of the Chrome. Looks like that. It kind of reminds me of MAC's like blue-green pigment or whatever it's called. It's like a dark brown with like some blue-green shimmers in it. And then I have the W7 Mad About Matte's lipstick in the shade Gothic, which is a metallic... Oh, I haven't opened this right. Which is a metallic purple. It's gorgeous. So we're going to be wearing this today. It has like a little thing in here that says W7 on the lipstick. That's kind of cool. I don't think I have anything else that is new. Okay, so that's what we're doing today. So today is Monday, and I usually work late on Mondays. I work one day late every week. And Monday is usually my late day, which I actually really like. That's what I want to have as my late day, because Mondays are tough, and then also I just get the late day out of the way, which, I mean, at least I like that. So I started my day drinking coffee, and then I watched some YouTube, and then I had to chat with Power, because we set up that LED strip in the ceiling over there. And then yesterday suddenly it stopped working. So you know the never-ending story about things we buy that doesn't work. I will leave the thing in the corner so you can see it. Actually, I think it's this corner. Where I talk about everything that has gone wrong, which was also a chatty get ready with me. I'll leave that up in the corner. After we moved in here, a lot of things haven't gone as planned. I'm not gonna talk all about that again because I talked about all of that in that video. But when we took it down after we saw that it didn't work anymore, there was a scorch mark on the cord or the cable. So hopefully we'll be able to just exchange that and then we'll put it back up. But it was so annoying. It stopped working, so I'm not really worried about the scorch mark because it stopped working like it's supposed to do when things overheat. But it's just even more things that we have to fix. So I'm taking it by Power when I'm at work today, because there's a Power right across the street from where I work. So hopefully they'll be able to just take it in and then we'll get a new one. Actually, I kind of like working late on Mondays because it gives me time to film videos. When I at work, I work usually one late shift, one middle shift, and 3 early shifts every week. And I like to have my my late shift on Mondays, and then my middle shift on Thursdays. And then those are usually my filming days, because I can film while Mary's is at work before I leave. And it works out actually really well for us. Well, for me, he's like, well, you can film even though I'm here. And I'm like, I know, but it's awkward. It's like, one thing is just like filming in general, but I also film in a different language. So, and also you guys have been asking about Marius a lot, and I regularly get comments asking if you have met him in a video, and you have not, simply because he doesn't like to be on camera and he doesn't like to speak English. So I haven't forced him to, because I don't want him to do that if he's not comfortable with it. So I can insert a picture of us here. I'll insert a few pictures so you can see. This is Marius. Say hello. And maybe eventually he will be wanting to be on camera, but until he does that voluntarily, I'm not gonna force him to. This shadow is so pretty. I always apply my lid color with my fingers. I just think it's easier. And it gets the most opaque color. So I don't have any plans for Halloween. I don't have a costume. I don't have any plans. I'm not going to a party that I'm aware of for now. But if you are celebrating Halloween where you are, let me know what you're going to dress up as. Because when I was younger, I wasn't allowed to celebrate Halloween. My mom didn't like it, and it's an American thing that just came here, and it's just commercialism. There's never been a what's it called, like a tradition or anything here for going out, dressing up, getting candy from other strangers in October. In Norway, it's always been around Christmas, where you dress up in like a scarf and you have like your Santa hat on, like a caroler, and then you sing Christmas songs and then you get candy. That's typically what the tradition has been like here in Norway, and not as in the States where you do this for Halloween. I know in States, I think carolers are only just, it's like a nice thing, but there's no like benefit to it for the carolers. Whereas here you can send your kids out and sing, and then they will get candy for Christmas. But the first time I went out for Halloween, I think I was 12, maybe 13, and my parents are divorced, and I was at my dad's place, and he let me go out with some friends to celebrate Halloween. And I dressed up as a witch, if I remember correctly, and it was a lot of fun. But I can understand why parents don't want their kids to do it, because especially back then when it was not a big thing here, especially for the older generation, they weren't used to it, and it could be scary for them. But now it's quite common, but there's not like that bad. I'm interested to see if we get any Halloween people over here, because we live in an apartment building, but our door is like right straight to the outside. You don't have to go into the hallway or anything. So anyone can come and knock directly on our door, whereas the other people who live in this building and not on our floor are like hidden behind concrete walls, kind of. But because I don't want to get like tricked, you know. I'll probably have to buy some things, but I kind of, we'll see. There's like a lot of regular houses down below us, and there are a lot of kids' families living there. I don't know if I want to do anything else with my eyes. I'm gonna drag a little bit below the lash line. I think that's good. And then I'm gonna use some eyeliner. I'm using the W7 Extra Fine Super Precision Eyeliner Pen Black Waterproof. This is like a super cheap liner, and it's like super tiny, and I'm actually quite enjoying it. Let me know if you want me to get like a full face of W7 makeup or something like that. I think that could be interesting, seeing as they are like a dupe company. And they are very cheap as well, and they're a lot more easily accessible here now than they used to be. But I think that could be very interesting. So I stopped using the Kat Von D liner that I had because I had been using that for 2 years. Somehow it wasn't dried out yet, but it's just so old I didn't really feel comfortable using it anymore. So that's going to be in my next empties. And also, I don't know if a lot of you actually like watching empties, because I feel like they don't get a lot of views, but it gives me a little bit of a good feeling showing you everything that I have that is it's empty, because it feels like I'm going through things, you know? So I probably won't stop doing them, and even if you don't like them. This became a little bit bigger than I intended it to be. That's okay though. Also, I don't tell you enough, I feel like, but I do have a Patreon. So if you want to make sure I keep making haul videos from Wish and Joom and eBay and Shein and Boohoo and AliExpress and Zaful and Romwe and all of these other sites that you keep telling me that you want to see hauls from, go check out the Patreon profile. I have it linked in my description box of all of my videos, so you can find it there. And I really do appreciate the support that you get. And you can pledge down to $1 every month, and I will send you a handwritten note as a thank you every time when someone new signs up. That might have been a shameless plug, but that's okay. I probably should be better at using the like community tab or whatever it's called here on YouTube. I rarely ever use that. I just use Instagram when I want to ask you guys something. I use my Instagram stories a lot for polls and stuff with what videos you want to see and stuff like that. So I really do recommend following me on Instagram too if you aren't already, as I do post there multiple times pretty much every single day, and I also do quite a lot of stories if you enjoy those. About my Patreon, I have some rewards, but I don't think they're great, if I'm being like quite frank. I do want to do some videos that are just for my Patreons though, so that you can only see them there and not anywhere else. So if you have any ideas of what videos would be cool to do just for Patreons, let me know. These are not at all even. I don't have even eyes, so my eyeliner is never the same. It's close enough, I think. I'm just gonna darken it up a little bit more in the outer corner, and then it'll look a little bit more similar. I'm just using Panther from Wet n Wild, which is a black eyeshadow, but it's not extremely pigmented, if we're being honest. More like a dark gray, at least for me. I think that made it a little bit better. I'm gonna do my foundation next, and then I'll do mascara and stuff at last. I'm using the NYX Total Control foundation, and I don't have to use powder with this, which I really enjoy. I'm just gonna shake it out because I haven't used it in a while. Last year we had a costume competition at work for Halloween, which was actually really fun. And a lot of people like dressed up when they came to work, and we work at a call center, so our customers can't see us, which makes it easy to do stuff like that. And it was a lot of fun, and a lot of people had really great costumes. I dressed up as a sugar skull last year. Funny thing was that none of the people that I thought would win won. But sorry if I'm like hiding behind my mirror. And then I have the Lasting Perfection Concealer from Collection, which is old and should probably be replaced soon. But that's okay. I really don't like throwing makeup away. I probably should have used another foundation. This one is definitely better in the summertime when my skin is not super dry. And also I have my period right now, which also makes my skin act up. Let's try out these like shaping contour sticks things. There's 3 different shades, like with the Smashbox one. In the Smashbox one, I always used the one that was contour. They had like contour, browns, and a highlighter. Oh, it comes with a sharpener. So they're all marked with, the light one is highlight crayon, there's a bronze crayon, and a contour crayon. I'm gonna swatch all of them, but I'm pretty sure I'll be using the contour one as I did with the Smashbox one. And hopefully it looks okay, so I don't have to take all of this makeup back off. I love it when these like plastic things actually work. Although it's kind of pointless to have these on inside a box, in my opinion. There's just so much plastic on everything. This is the highlight crayon, and it is super yellow, so I probably won't get any use out of that. This is the contour crayon. It's a little bit more orange than I would like it to be. And then this is the bronze crayon. Here. Bronze crayon is actually the darkest one. So I think I'll be using that one, but it doesn't blend out as easily as the other one did. So we'll just try. Okay, that did go better than I thought it would. It just creates like a natural shadow. And then it's easy to just build it up. I don't usually contour my nose. I don't really need it. I just wanted to try. All the noise. Again, the 3 colors. And highlight color, definitely not for me. Maybe if you're medium toned, this would work better. But if you're medium toned, I don't think the other 2 would work very well. But yeah. Okay, I'm going to do my eyebrows. This is the first time I've heard noise like that coming from outside. And of course it's happening when I'm filming. What's your like typical makeup look? For me, I usually do my brows and eyeliner, mascara, and probably a lipstick. For like, if I'm just lazy, and then when I have more time, like today, I like to do some eyeshadow, but foundation I've gotten super lazy with. I'm just gonna browse run through them with the spoolie. I don't like plucking my brows after I apply makeup, so it's gonna have to wait. And then I just have this miniature max volume mascara from Wet n Wild, which it's not the best, but it works. I'm just trying to go through all of my things. This is definitely one of those mascaras that get better when they're drier. So you have to have them like open for a little bit until they're like great. I'm just using a contour brush for my highlight. Highlight is also something that I sometimes apply without doing the rest of my face, just because I like the glow. And then I do have a blush here, so I'm gonna apply a little bit because my cheeks are a little bit white with this foundation on. This is just like a peachy pink kind of blush with a stipple brush, just for a little tint of color. And then we're trying out this lipstick. This is so metallic. Definitely not great for drier lips like mine at the moment. I really like this color. I kind of feel like it matches my hair. I washed my hair since I dyed it, so it's a little bit lighter now, which I like. All right, let's go find some clothing. I'm just gonna wash my hands. Welcome to my closet. I don't know what to wear. Kind of feeling these. The ripped ones from Boohoo. Yeah. All humans are monsters. The light is really weird, but here is what I'm wearing. I like how my butt looks in these. And then I gotta find some shoes, obviously. So I never do anything to my hair, so I have clothes, I have my face done, and that is pretty much what I am going to do today. So I gotta leave in like a few minutes, so I gotta go. But I do hope you enjoyed this little video. Again, let me know if you want to see that full face of W7 makeup kind of thing, or if you want me to do something like that with a different brand like NYX or whatever. Yeah, this is my face today. I really like this lipstick with this hair color though. They're like matchy. Yes. So yeah, give this video a big like if you liked it. Leave any comments down below. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. And yeah, as usual, you can find me on Instagram, Facebook, and Patreon at chrisbeeblack. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!